signs you're having a dark night of the soul. First, what is a dark night of the soul? I do love this question. This is a great question, and thank you for asking it. What a dark night of the soul is, at its basest, purest essence, is a period of feeling totally separated from source, God, the universe, your higher self, whatever you want to call it. It's just this feeling of utter isolation and separation. It can entail so much. I find it's easier to define it by the actual symptoms of experiencing one. So that's what we're going to talk about, 7 signs that you are having a dark night of the soul. Number 1, you are severely depressed. And this isn't just like a chemical, in your brain sort of thing. This is a deep existential depression. That part's important. Otherwise, though, I'll say the symptoms of a dark night of the soul and depression, they're like the same thing. So it's up to you trusting your intuition on whether this is just a sort of chemical sort of depression or an existential dark night of the soul. 2, you feel like you're cursed. No matter what you do, bad things just keep happening to you. You try to shift your mindset and nothing works, right? You feel stuck. You feel cursed. 3, going off of number 2, you could say that you lose everyone and everything. Likely you start losing jobs, friendships, family members, relationships, physical items and stuff like this. Your old identity. You just lose everyone and everything. 4, you are forced to take it slow due to external circumstances. So an example of this, my very first dark night of the soul was triggered by a foot surgery that literally forced me to sit and lay in bed for months at a time, and I was unable to do anything else. So I had to face my demons, my inner darkness. 5, you find that you ask, what's the point? You lose joy in all the things you once enjoyed doing. You don't feel like doing anything because you're what's the point? 6, you feel hopeless. But at the same time, and this is important, you sense, even that there's a higher purpose behind this and that there's more to life than this. 7, you're watching this video because synchronicity, my friend. The bad news, which I'm sure I don't have to tell you, is that this sucks. But the good news is this precedes a massive spiritual level up. It's very difficult to have a true spiritual awakening without first having a dark night of the soul. From experience, I can tell you the easiest way to work with this energy is simply to embrace it, to go into the darkness, to do your shadow work. If you need assistance, reach out to me. I am currently taking new one-on-one coaching clients and I'm happy to help.